Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, but lately I've been doing a lot of hauls and limited editions from these great subscription boxes, and that is the case today. So today I have the limited edition Mother's Day box from the Literary Book Club that has been sent to me for review. I am one of their ambassadors. It is a great quarterly classics subscription where she puts together a lovely curation of items to complement the chosen book. I know a lot of you are able to get off the wait list for the upcoming Treasure Island box, and I, like you, am very much looking forward to that one. But in the meantime, she did this great Mother's Day edition, and again, it always comes in this fun looking box. They've done a bigger box now so they can have more contents inside, and I did go ahead and pull most of the items out of the box already because I wanted to share it all with you. So I'm not sure if this is actually going to post on Mother's Day or a couple of days before, but I wanted to get it posted pretty close to the day, and I hope that if you are celebrating Mother's Day, you have a wonderful and magical and very secure and comfortable day. I guess that's the most that I can hope for all of you. I'm very hopeful that I get to celebrate it with my mom. So one of the things that we always get in the Literary Book Club is a nice wax seal envelope with an introduction from Katie, which I think is super cool. So she always has her beautiful script. She is an artist, so it is of course Little Women because it is so about Marmee and what great girls she raises. Now Little Women was actually the first quarterly box that Katie featured in the subscription when it was bi-monthly, and I have a beautiful edition. I think she actually collects editions of Little Women, so now we got a new one that I can add to my collection. Little Women, written by Louisa May Alcott, follows the lives of four sisters, of course Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy March, in their passage from childhood to womanhood. With strong themes of family, love, and good old-fashioned fun, this classic is sure to warm your heart. This is one of my favorite books, and I've read it many times since childhood. I can't wait to hear what you think of the book, the gifts, and the whole experience. Now, she does put together a little sort of cheat sheet, like a product card, and that's always at the bottom of your box, so you can wait, but I usually do go ahead and pull it out. Usually I'll try to wait until I've read through, but I like to go through and pull all of the contents out so that if there are gifts that are associated with different pages, for example, this one you can see says page 84 on it, I'll go through and put a little bookmark on those pages so that I remember to go back to my box and enjoy that gift. One of the other things that she always includes in the quarterly and limited editions is a nice little swag bag, so that's great with that. Looks like a sticker with an edition of Little Women there. So we have a lovely quote. It says, "I am not afraid of storms, for I'm learning how to sail my ship." And so we have that quote from Louisa May Alcott. And then we have this nice book plate that you can put in there so you can make sure that your book gets back to you if you happen to be nice enough to loan it to someone. And she started doing these wider, very nice, almost glossy bookmarks to go along with, which I really like. This one again says the same quote, "I am not afraid of storms, for I'm learning how to sail my ship." And then finally, we always get an 8.5 by 11 art print by Katie. Again, same quote this time around, so you can just have that repeated. But I know a lot of people have like a beautiful frame where they like to put up these quote cards or these images while they're reading the book. And this one's just really lovely. It has that like sort of vintage vibe to it with the florals going around it. Now that's always at the bottom of the box. That's another reason that I like to pull all of the contents and all of the shred out so I can get to that. And one of these days when I have the opportunity to, I'm going to actually get a nice little frame so I can have that out as my reminder. All right, so this is the gorgeous, gorgeous, and heavy edition of Little Women that you received in this limited edition box. Now, the Literary Book Club is actually only $74.99 per quarter plus shipping, and you can also get a discount if you happen to get off the wait list and get on that on the subscriber list. And it's just, I'll leave my affiliate link for you, but the code is just mauinoel, and that'll save you $5, which is kind of nice. It doesn't work on the limited editions though, but look how beautiful this is. So it had this nice vellum sleeve that I'm pulling off. Now this box, because these are always very deluxe, they always have a little bit more to them, and sometimes I think she gets the really fancy editions. This was $109.99, so a little bit pricier than the quarterly, but this is what it looks like. It's got texture to the cover, so some of it is embossed, some of it is imprinted. The gold foil, of course, it does have already like a little book plate so you can say who it belongs to. And then these beautiful, very nice, crisp white pages with a really readable font, which is very nice. So that's why the book is so hefty, so big. But now I'm gonna have to put it next to my nice pink, like leatherette bound edition that I also have, and have my own collection of Little Women books. But I love it. I like good, strong words that mean something. We got a little good Joe quote right there on the back. Now, one of the other nice things that she does is she often includes something for us to enjoy as we are reading. So that is the case here. We got a little while you read sticker, another reason to go through your box when it first arrives. And we have some, Stephen Smith Tea Maker Golden Light Organic Wellness Tea. Of course, it's perfect. A perfect thing to receive in a Mother's Day box if you were lucky enough to get this and gift it to your own mom, or if you were just receiving it. One of the other nice things about this book, I forgot to tell you, is it does have ribbon bookmarkers, but it has a couple of them, I think. I think I found another one, or maybe it's just a really long one, so that's always nice as well, but I like to use the ones that come with the book. Now, I didn't reread Little Women because I just reread it maybe a year ago when I was finally getting around to doing my review, but definitely check out that review because that was another great box, so I was kind of interested to see what different gifts she gave us this time around. So we got our little golden tea, and then on page 84, we got our first one. That was the first gift that I held up to you as a sample. Let me see if I can find the right passage for it. But I kind of love these, like the red font that they did at the beginning of the different chapters. And then, of course, we also have the beautiful packaging. She really does try to theme the packaging as well. So this one says, "Let us be elegant or die." I love that. That's a very modern quote. I feel like a lot of us can identify that. Like, let us be fabulous or die. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that out so I remind myself what it is. Again, this was on page 84. Let me see if I can remember. Oh, okay. So poor Amy needs some spending money. "I need it so much. I'm dreadfully in debt, and it won't be my turn to have the rag money for a month." "In debt, Amy? What do you mean?" And Meg looked sober. "Why, I owe at least a dozen pickled limes, and I can't pay them, you know, till I have money, for Marmee forbade me having anything charged at the shop." "Tell me about it. Are limes the fashion now? It used to be pricking bits of rubber to make balls." And Meg tried to keep her countenance. Amy looked so grave and important. "Why, you see, the girls are always buying them, and unless you want to be thought mean, you must do it too. It's nothing but limes now, for everyone is sucking them in their desks in school time and trading them off for pencils, bead rings, paper dolls, or something else at recess. If one girl likes another, she gives her a lime. If she's mad with her, she eats one before her face and doesn't even offer a suck. They treat by turns, and I've had ever so many, but I haven't returned them, and I've ought, for they are debts of honor, you know." "How much will you pay them off? How much will pay them off and restore your credit?" asked Meg, taking out her purse. "A quarter would more than do it, and leave a few cents over for a treat for you. Don't you like limes?" "Not much. You may have my share. Here's the money. Make it last as long as you can, for it isn't very plenty, you know." "Oh, thank you. It must be so nice to have pocket money. I'll have a grand feast, for I haven't tasted a lime this whole week. I felt delicate about taking any, as I couldn't return them, and I'm actually suffering for one. Oh, poor Amy." She's so, she's made out as the poor frivolous one. I feel like we've given Amy a hard time in the movie adaptations. So we got some pickled limes, everyone, in a cute little pink tin. Thankfully, it's not actually pickled limes because I don't think that I would like them, but it's very cute that Meg is just sort of finds it endearing. She's like, whatever's popular. Like when I was in grade school, we all traded like really cute Sanrio erasers. But this smells good. So it's the Pickled Limes Artisan Candle. It's a margarita scent. You guys, it does smell like margarita, and it makes me want a margarita. Ooh, that is nice. Citrusy, tart, sweet. That's a great candle and a great thing to get at the beginning of your nice long read, because this one, it did take me a long time to reread this book. last year. All right. Page 220 is our next one. It's really fun. The page numbers are in red as well. Oh, so this is, we have, I think that Joe is writing to Lori. So it says, I made a poem yesterday when I was helping Hannah wash, and his father likes my silly little things. I put it in to amuse him. Give him my lovingest hug that ever was, and kiss yourself a dozen times for your topsy-turvy Joe. So maybe she's actually writing to Mother, I think, instead of Lori. I think she's writing to Mother because she is away. So it says, a song from the suds. Queen of my tub, I merrily sing, while the white foam rises high, and sturdily wash and rinse and wring and fasten the clothes to dry, that out in the free fresh air they swing under the sunny sky. I wish we could wash from our hearts and souls the stains of the week away, and let water and air by their magic make ourselves as pure as they. Then on the earth there would be indeed a glorious washing day. Along the path of a useful life will heart's ease ever bloom. The busy mind has no time to think of sorrow or care or gloom, and anxious thoughts may be swept away as we bravely wield a broom. I am glad a task to me is given to labor at day by day, for it brings me health and strength and hope, and I cheerfully learn to say, head you may think, heart you may feel, but hand you shall work alway. So that is very, very cute, right? And that is true. You do feel, it's time for spring cleaning, you guys, and you do feel good when you are making your home clean. So page 220, we got this little satiny bag, and this one says, the homeliest tasks get beautified if loving hands do them. I love all these quotes. I kind of wish we got all of the stickers that she features on the different items. So let's see what we got. Inside, there's another sack. Oh, there's some dryer balls from Friendship. Spread love, not toxins. Very, very cute. So this is all tied up. I don't know if I'll be able to untie the knot, hopefully. So it's a set of 3 eco dryer balls. I do love dryer balls because obviously they help to keep your clothes from clumping up and wrinkling, but also because you can easily add some nice essential oils to them. Instead of using dryer sheets, my husband doesn't like the feel of dryer sheets, what it does to his clothes. I still use them for some things, but not a lot, because we have dryer balls. And look, these are so cute. They're like, look at, that's so pretty. Mine are just plain and boring. These are so sweet. With the bee and lavender design. I don't see any bees yet. I just see lavender. Let's see, we got one more to go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how cute that is. That is the most adorable. And he's gonna be like buzzing around in your dryer, like if you have a window dryer. Oh my gosh, so, so cute. So 2 lavender ones, they're like embroidered or felted in there. And this little bee, look at his little wings. Oh my gosh, those are the cutest dryer balls I've ever seen. So if I could juggle, I would juggle for you, but look at his little eyes. He's like a cross-eyed bee. That is adorable. Honestly, when I first got that, I was like, dryer balls? That's like giving your mom like a new dishwasher or like a iron or something, like here's, get to work. But I love that. Those are so cute. All right, one more that is associated with a page. It is way towards the end. It is page 605. Let's see if I remember what this one is. Oh, she's with the professor, basically, and this is, we all thought that she was going to wind up with Lori, but it doesn't happen. So it says, what will we buy? Asked Joe, ignoring the latter part of his speech and sniffing the mingled odors with an affectation of delight as they went in. May they have oranges and figs? Asked Mr. Bear with a paternal air. They eat them when they can get them. Do you care for nuts? Like a squirrel. Hamburg grapes. Yes, we shall drink to the fatherland in those. Joe frowned upon that piece of extravagance and asked why he didn't buy a frail of dates, a cask of raisins, and a bag of almonds and be done with it, whereat Mr. Bear confiscated her purse, produced his own, and finished the marketing by buying several pounds of grapes, a pot of rosy daisies, and a pretty jar of honey to be regarded in the light of a demijohn. Then, distorting his pockets with knobby bundles and giving her the flowers to hold, he put up the old umbrella, and they traveled on again. So he's going to make the event special. We have something from page 605. I was hoping it was not a cask of raisins. It is not a cask of raisins. It is a honey cream balm with Colcum butter and raw honey from Wicked Soaps Company. So some clean beauty for us. So it's just a balm. I was hoping it was actually like honey, but I like this interpretation. So instead of getting honey, we got this balm. It says use as a cuticle balm, lip balm, hand cream, or intensive spot treatment for dry chapped skin. So for me, that means I'm going to use it on my poor feet that are always calloused and rough. And I bet it smells delightful. So that's so nice. Ooh, it smells good. It's not super strong smell. It almost has a little bit of a, I want to say like almost like a minty smell to it. So perfect for the feet, but that's so great. So we got a candle for the home. We got some dryer balls for a little spring cleaning and for the home. And that bee, he is adorable. And then we also got a little self-care, this nice honey cream balm. And then one of the other things that's fun, you're like, oh, there's only 3 gifts. Again, I am more of a quality over quantity person when it comes to book box gifts, if we're lucky enough to get some gifts to go along with the book. We also always, well not always, but most of the time, get when the last page has been read sticker, which I think is a really fun touch that Katie does over there. So we wound up with a total of 5 gifts. If you count the T, the while you read T, which I don't necessarily count that, but you could definitely count the art print as a gift. So she often does this where we get another book within our book box, and this time, once again, it's another book by Louisa May Alcott. It is Jack and Jill. It was originally published in 1880. This is just a nice paperback. I've never heard of this one. It says A Village Storybook. So it says Jack and Jill, which has been out of print for over a decade, was originally published in 1880. It was the last of Louisa May Alcott's 8 novels for children that began with Little Women. Subtitled A Village Story, it is set in Harmony Village, a fictional small New England town. The book tells the story of neighbors and best friends Jack Minot and Janie Peck, nicknamed Jill because she is Jack's constant companion. The 2 people go up a snowy hill one December day and suffer a serious sledding accident. The story follows the 2 and their friends through their recovery, through the winter and spring holidays and activities, summer vacations, and back to a new school year. They were just beginning to look about them as they stepped out of childhood into youth. There are many such boys and girls full of high hopes, lovely possibilities, and earnest plans, pausing a moment before they push their little boats from the safe shore. Well, gee, it sounds like there's some tragedy, but I guess it's more of a demarcation of their traverse from childhood into young adulthood, I suppose. So what did it say? From childhood into youth. So they're still youths, but unfortunately they have a sledding accident. Wow. So I think it's Jack, I'm going to say not me, no, but Minot. But I think this is always fun to get another read. You guys let me know what you thought about it, and let me know how you are celebrating Mother's Day. If you are celebrating another beautiful, beautiful limited edition from the Literary Book Club. I hope you enjoyed this video, and to see you in my next unboxing.